Hey, it's Drew Bennett from Ben Spark Family Adventures, and I've got a toy review for you. The folks at PlayMonster sent me a couple of their snap ships for free so that I could check them out and talk to you about them. Now, I've had these for a while. I've actually had these since the summer. And yeah, it's my fault that it's taken so long for me to get out this review for you and talk about snap ships. They are really, really cool. We've been playing with them and had some fun with them, but I never got a chance to really do the video because it just took me a long time to do it. Anyway, they sent me the Scarab, which is part of the complex. This one here comes with a figure named The Truth. Okay, so the figure in there is called The Truth. And then this is the Saber, which is the XF-23 Interceptor. It includes a character named Click. And all these characters have backstories and stuff like that, and you can find out more about that on the YouTube channel for snap ships. And there's also an app, so if you want to reconfigure your snap ships into other ships, you can use the app and it'll show you how to build certain things. And then you can, of course, mix and match and do a whole bunch of other stuff with them. So what I really liked about this, so if I open this, so we've opened them and we've played with them. So the tops of the boxes are actually for display of the ship. So we got the display here of the ship. We'll start here with the instructions. But then inside, make sure I got this right. So this was all packaged up really nice, but it's all set here. You've got all the pieces, and then there was a secret thing here. Now this is the special Uju weapon, okay? So that is a special weapon that each of the different ships have, and it's kind of like the thing that helps save the characters, these Uju weapons. So we've got a weapon here, and that includes, I'm going to just dump everything out and drop a few things. But what I really liked is just the way it was packaged. It was very cool for the packaging. Okay, and so we've got this weapon, and it's like a triple launcher, and we put in the three pieces. Now what I noticed is that I need to snap them all in at the same time in order for them to, to launch. So here we got that, and we got a triple launcher there. So that's pretty cool. Now all these pieces put together will make an awesome ship, and I will make that awesome ship and show you that awesome ship. I'm not gonna bore you with me actually putting it together, but it is cool. They've actually got these really special parts to it. So the weapon is called the Triple Threat. Okay, so we've got these interesting pieces here, and this is a special click system. I believe what they called it here. Let me make sure I got that right. Yeah, these are special patent pending cubes, and these special cubes actually snap together, okay, so that you can actually snap it together in various ways. So depending on how you want to build this ship, you've got various ways to do so. So I'm going to build out the Saber and come back and show you the Saber, and then we're going to get into the Scarab. Here I've created build one for the Saber, and it's really cool. I like it. It's a solid ship, and all these little pieces go together really well, and they're nice, they're tight, they stay tight pretty good, and you've got some moving parts here, so if the wings need to move down or anything like that, that's cool. You can put the cubes at angles, because each of the cubes, they have, let's see, I'm gonna get a little piece off here, kind of show you that. So if you see there, the way the cube looks right here, okay, so if you look at that right there, you can see that it's almost like a star. So you can turn your cube in a different angle, and so you can still put it in securely. Okay, now these stay in pretty secure, so you're going to need a tool that helps take off the pieces. And it's good because you're going to be moving the ships around and changing the ships around, because I took a few pieces off here, and now I can add in a piece that is actually a projectile. It shoots projectile here, so I could take they have like these little pegs that you put in here, and you can push these down and shoot them. Then also you've got the Uju weapon, okay, the triple threat, and I'm going to put that on the top of the ship. Okay, so I'm going to take that, I'm going to put it out here. I'm going to make sure that I load up. I'm going to put that on first. Okay, so I've got the weapon on here, and then I am going to take the missiles. Okay, and I usually pop them all in at once, because that's, if I try putting them in separately, some of the other ones pop out. So now I've got this Uju weapon on here, and it is it's pretty fierce. So we've got this fierce flying jet here, the Saber, and it is a cool one. Now, I did mention that the app gives you different ways to build, but actually the instruction booklet here gives you 3 different builds for each of the ships. So I've got 3 separate builds here of the ship. We've got the light bomber. So this one is the light bomber. This is the second one. Okay, and then we've got the fast recon ship. So that is reconfigured to be the fast recon. The original Saber, the first one, their build one, is the X-23 interceptor. That's the build on that one. That's really cool. They got a whole bunch of other ones, and I'm going to now put together the Scarab and show you what the Scarab looks like all put together, and the Uju weapon for that too. Now, if I take this off, I'm going to pull that one off. In here, we have the cockpit actually opens up. If I push that down. So the cockpit opens up, and inside is our little figure, okay? And our character of Click. I mean, he's super tiny. So, want to hang on to these. It is for ages 8 and up, so, that's probably because of the small pieces and such. So we're going to put that together. And then also, if you wanted to display this, I'm going to take off one of the pieces on the bottom, and that snaps into the ship, so that now the top of the box is your display for the ship. Pretty cool. I like that. Here is the Scarab. I've built the Scarab, a pretty cool looking one. You can see here kind of like real sharp edges type look to it, and these can fling out back and forth, so you can adjust how the wings are going to look on the Scarab. And then also in the back here, you've got kind of this for like travel, and then like sudden stops, I would say, or something like that. That's pretty cool. And then underneath is the Uju weapon, and the Uju weapon is the UX-Link Bolo launcher. Okay, so I got it wrong with the other weapon. The other weapon was actually called the UX-3R Hydra Lance. I called it the triple threat. That was wrong. So then also the cockpit opens here, and you get our little guy, and this is the Truth, and he's part of the complex bad guys. And so we got some nasty looking weapons on the bottom. We got a lot of like, these wings that, they all look kind of like knives and stuff. So that's, cool looking. So you got these big weapons right on the front. And then this also has launcher weapons too. So you can replace different things with the launcher weapons. So if you're going to like launch out different things, you got the launcher weapons as well. So this if I take off the Bolo launcher, so I'll take that off here, off the bottom. These are on pretty tight, so that stays good. Take that and put that here, and now we'll just adjust this onto the display. So we've got both of our ships here, our snap ships, on display here. They look great. They're fun to put together. You got this little tool that takes things apart. You got the Uju weapons. You got the YouTube channel. You've got the app. So there's a lot of cool, fun things that you can do with this. Plus, the more sets you get, you can build and you can come up with your own ideas on how you want these ships to look. And they look great as displays too. So that's one of the things that I like. I mean, my son likes to play with them, but I like how they look just on display. So anyway, I'd like to thank the folks at PlayMonster for sending me this. They're really, really cool things, and I like them a lot. There's a whole bunch of them to collect, some really cool ones. These are kind of like, I'd say, the mid-level ones. So you got ones that have more pieces, some that have less pieces. This is kind of like the mid-range of the sets. Anyway, they sent it to me for free, and I really appreciate that. This is Drew Bennett from Ben Spark Family Adventures. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter as Ben Spark, Facebook.com/Ben Spark Family Adventures, and you can find me here making videos all the time. Thanks for watching.